Vijaypur or Bijapur is a very famous tourist place in northern Karnataka, and they get only 4 seasons, 4 months in a year. That's the winter season, otherwise it's extremely hot place. Many people are dependent on tourism. Airport is ready. I talk to state government, they say central should give permission. Central government says state government should give permission. Sir, I want in writing, when do we get flights? And every time I ask this question, he said, oh, we'll let you know. This time I want to know when will you give us flights so that we can fly. Second thing, small thing I want to ask. You said there are 54 civil aviation colleges. 1.4 billion or 140 crore people, that is very small.
Honourable Minister.
And partly, there are no government aviation schools in lot more area. Please enhance that than giving private or going abroad, which is not possible for common person.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I'm sure you are not going to say as soon as possible.
No, definitely not. One thing is, this question was related to Tirupati, but Madam has asked for Vijaypura, and we have been closely following up on the completion of Vijaypura. We are in the fag end of the completion, and all the licensing is also ready. As soon as we can do the commencement, most probably we'll get it done this year. And I'll give you in writing also when we can exactly do it. And definitely we will be, even if it is the state government, even if it is with us, we will all combinedly follow up so that we can get the operation started at Vijaypura Airport as immediately as possible. And I'll definitely give it in writing also, and when we can do it. And for this second part of the question, where Madam has asked about the civil aviation, in fact, the flight training organizations where the pilots and maintenance engineers get trained. In fact, we also feel that there is a lot more requirement. Now we have 54, 3 more are also under commencement, and 9 more are under permission. They have applied for permission to start. And right now, the capacity with which we are generating around 1,500, 1,600 pilots every year. We feel there is a lot more need, not only domestically, but at global scale. We want our Indian pilots who are getting trained here to operate globally also. So we see there is a demand which we can take right now and increase the number of FTOs in the country. We are actively putting the word forward that anyone who wants to start flight training organizations, please come forward. We are giving our airports, because we have a lot more airports. You have talked about parking space also, which is why in the next 5 years we are planning 50 airports. Next 10 years we are planning 100 airports. In the next 20 years we are planning 200 more airports. Because we see as the demand increases, first thing as the planes also come in, we need some space to park the planes also. So in that context, definitely we are going to increase the infrastructure in the coming days. This is one thought process that we already have, that the space is required, the more infrastructure is required, and uske saath hi ye flight training organizations are also required. We are increasing the number at the moment, and we want more people to come into the space, and we are actively pursuing in that region.
I want to help the honourable member. You have not indicated in how much time you will reply to her.
Clear timeline.
Thank you.
And we'll have one meeting also with the Honourable Ma'am and the respected stakeholders, so that you get full clarity on when we are going to start it, and you might not need to ask the question any other time in the Parliament. Thank you.
Krishnaya Raiga.
Mr. Chairman, Tirupati is a holy place internationally. Every day, more than 1 lakh to 2 lakhs pilgrims or devotees are coming to Tirupati across the country, at the same time internationally. I ask the Honourable Minister, is there any proposal to increase the flight facilities, flight strength? At the same time, we request the Minister to develop the standard of international hub as a Tirupati airport. In the second point is, in the training institutes, is there any proposal to increase the SC, ST, OBC candidates? This is my.
Honourable Minister.
Sir, regarding Tirupati is a international destination for Hindu pilgrims. and it is one of the biggest pilgrimage sites in the whole world. And definitely there is a lot of demand for more connectivity. And recently, after I took charge as the minister also, we put special focus on Tirupati airport, and first time we have started direct connectivity from Delhi also after a long time. It was not there for 4 or 5 years. It was stopped during the COVID time. We have started a direct flight from Delhi. We have started a direct flight from Mumbai also. And there is a constant increase in demand flowing from Hyderabad, which caters as a hub for that region. And we have increased the number of flights, and Honorable Member would be happy to know that there are 13 direct flights every day from Hyderabad to Tirupati, and the number is continuously increasing. And the airlines also, wherever there is a demand, they definitely follow the demand, and they kind of cater for the demand which is there. So in the time forward, we are going to see more number of flights operating to Tirupati. And in terms of the terminal capacity that we have, it is pretty much adequate for the passenger movement that is happening today. And in forward also, we have expansion plans. Whenever it gets to the saturation mode, we have sufficient land so that we can expand it. General aviation terminal also we are trying to build there, because there is a lot of charter movement happening in Tirupati, so we are trying to build it there. And around the airport also, we are trying to create more facilities for the passengers in terms of hotel and other services, which will create more of a hub kind of atmosphere there. And it is also an international airport, so international connectivity also we are speaking with the airlines so that we can see any international connection if we can give to Tirupati, that will be more beneficial for the people there, not just for the pilgrims, but there is a lot of migrant community which works abroad from that region, so that will definitely facilitate for that. So special focus is being put on Tirupati to increase the connectivity. We have already done that in the last 7 months. If you see the increase in passenger capacity which has been traveling from that airport, it gives us an indication that it has steadily increased, and it will increase in the future also, sir. And in terms of the reservation which has been talked about, we have one academy under the government, which is the Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University, and also the Udan Academy, which is there at Fursadganj. And we follow the Government of India guidelines, and when the admissions happen, the 5% relaxation is also given for SC/STs, and also sufficient number, the quota which is there, sir, it is sufficiently fulfilled by these students.